first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a cold strike one. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here. Really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and a big curveball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is retired to start out the game. And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, I've got an eye on Troy Tulowitzki. He's got a 5-game hitting streak going. If you've got to start those big streaks somewhere, I like the way he's swinging the bat right now. Great approach, very comfortable. Let's see if that streak continues today.
Striding in for Oakland, Shin-Soo Choo. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang.
Man, not sure if he was trying to send a message early in the game or what, but I sure hope this doesn't carry over to the rest of the game. Sometimes things like this early in the game really sets the tone for problems later, but I hope that's not the case.
Next up for the A's, Troy Tulowitzki. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. First pitch of the at-bat. And that one just missed outside. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
You know, Dero, I think Jerry Hillsdale is a very good hitter's umpire. Doesn't give much on the edges. He's going to make you put the ball over the plate.
Oh, I love me some Jerry Hillsdale. You have to come over those 17 inches. He ain't giving you anything on the outside corner, and that's the way it should be.
And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. Tulowitzki, who's long been referred to as just Tulo, of course. He was a first-round pick back in 2005.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. He can work a walk or pick up a hit here. He's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
Count full. There's a drive out toward the gap in left center. Choo is on his way home. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. But the throw is well up the line, and he scores easily. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Stepping in now, Sean Lyons in the dirt here. And no advance. It's ball 1. Tulowitzki, the runner at second with 1 away. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
Called a strike on the inside part of the plate. 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Just missed with a breaking ball.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
The 3-1. Too high, and that cost him ball 4. So coming to the plate, Ryan Subcheck, and Oakland with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball off the plate away. It's ball one.
Hey, he finds himself in a tough situation early, and he's going to have to execute a pitch to get out of it. But if he does, it'll build confidence, and he starts rolling as the later innings start happening.
Oh, in trouble lurking now. He's got it to 2-0. First and second now, one man out. Two and one to the A's first baseman.
Love that pitch right there, and he executed it perfectly. A big arcing curveball that starts at the batter's hip and then just bends onto the inside corner. A lot of hitters have a tendency to open up way too early, and they can't make good contact on that pitch.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is going to wind up a foul ball.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Coming to the plate now, Julio Nowakowski, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Well, clearly this guy doesn't need many warm-up pitches, because he's 98 miles an hour in the first inning. Newsflash to the offense, they better get it going.
23 pitches already here in the first inning. Too high. 1-2.
Now there's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
Curveball that time, not even close.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
Fouled away. 2 down, runners at first and second. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
Wow, these guys are really grinding out their at-bats in this one. They're not making any outs easy to get, and that, of course, is having a huge impact on the pitch count.
And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. But the A's get a run on this RBI double. Bottom. Fred Goins gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, so far this year, this guy hasn't pitched very well on the road. He's actually struggled on the road, so it'll be interesting to see if he can turn that around here in this one.
Curveball taken outside to begin the at-bat, ball 1. And Dan Dero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, everyone always looks at the schedule, and these cross-country trips can be a bear. I always looked at him with a smile on my face. 5 hours into playing with the boys, playing some cards, really coming together. I feel like that's where the chemistry of the team really starts to take shape on those long cross-country trips. Let's see how this team plays today. You'll only see about 10 of these pitches a year. The change-up on a tee in the middle of the plate, but tip your hat to the batter right there. He did not come unglued, stayed within himself, and drove it for a base hit.
Standing in now, Connor Pitts, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Pitts, just 21 years of age. This is the first year of his new 4-year contract.
And I can't tell you what that means for a ball player. To be able to know you're going to make your home for many years to come in one community. You can invest in a team, invest in the community, and really, really plant down roots. This is an unbelievable opportunity.
The 1-1 home. Hit out towards second. Gordon is up with it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. And with that, a look at the Rays lineup card in this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matty, I'm going to be looking to see if that guy in the 7th spot can continue to stay hot. He was driving in runs like crazy last month. And when you watch how he swings and how he goes about it, you're not at all surprised. I'm looking for him to generate a lot of offense in this one.
Into the box, Wes Lunch. And he's been tearing the cover off the ball these past few days, as you see there. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Pitts leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. There's a line drive out toward the gap in right center. He pulls into second safely as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game.
Yeah, it's always nice to get a run right back after you've given one up to the guys in the other dugout. So he squares this thing up really well to drive in a run and ties us up at
1. In now, Jeremy Pitts. He swings and grounds it to short. Up with it now is Tulowitzki, and there's out number 2. Up next for the Rays, Boop Bobo. Power is a big part of his game, of course, entering the contest 5th in the American League home run race. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. 1-0. Swing and a little tapper. Foul ball, however. 2 outs here with a runner at third.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
And the changeup is way low that time. Working for the punch out and the offering. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Jeff Pitts would be next. The 3-2 pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. A run for the Rays thanks to the RBI double. We'll head to the top of the 2nd, all even at 1 apiece. So digging in now, Jared Saltalamacchia. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Catcher number 39, Jared Saltalamacchia.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Popped him up. Whitenack has a play. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
All right, let's take a look at the Tampa Bay Rays on defense. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Now at the plate, William Pollard. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
Down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Here's the pitch. A ball and 2 strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Missed with a slider.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. And you see it there on your screen. Strikeout number 100 for him on the year, and that ain't bad. Digging in, Chad Bedelia. First pitch of the at-bat. Up around the face. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Bedelia stands at 6 foot even. Bats left, throws right. This is his first year at the big league level. A high fastball is in there.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
Digging in to try it again. D. Gordon looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Count now a ball and a strike. It's 2-1 to the A's leadoff batter.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
This is on the ground over to first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 left for Oakland. We'll go to the bottom of the second, tied at 1. So striding forward now, Jeff Pitts.
And leading off for the Rays, the shortstop.
Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. The windup and the 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
Now the 1-1 pitch is in off the plate.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Now the 2-1. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Here now the 2-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Bedelia is in pursuit. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
All right, guys, here's how the Oakland A's are lining up defensively. And let's take a look at Troy Tulowitzki. Obviously known for his offense and the ability to move the ball both gaps and out of the yard. I don't think he gets enough credit for his defense, though. Plays a big man's game at shortstop, but is able to cover a ton of ground out there.
John Pitts comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Strike 2. Goins playing here in his age 26 season. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Yeah, Matty, there's 3 dates. The time you get called up, and the time you get to arbitration, and one when you finally hit free agency, where you have a chance to truly enjoy this game and get paid for all the hard work. And this is the start of it. The arbitration process allows these guys to finally start making some real dollars in this game.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. John Pitts becomes out number 2 this inning.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
He'll enter play here at 323. 16 homers and 44 RBIs. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Missed with a breaking ball. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a high pop-up. Could be tough back behind third. Pollard is there, and the side is retired. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. We've played 2 full. Into the box of Chu. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat. Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball 1.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
The 1-1. Misses for the second ball. Now the 2-1 pitch. Runs a bit inside for a ball. On deck, there you see Troy Tulowitzki. The 3-1. He's in there for a full count now, 3-2. And he's caught looking at a beautiful curveball there as that buckled him for the first out of the inning. And with that, we'll give you a quick look at our current standings in the AL East. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Troy Tulowitzki. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. Here's the first pitch to him. Ball 1. The 1-0. 1 ball, 1 strike, the count. 1 out, nobody on. The 1-2. And this is fouled at the plate.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
Into the box now, Sean Lyons. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Count remains 2-2. 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. Pitts is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the A's. After 2.5, it remains a 1-1 ball game. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Tony Whiteman, as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A shot down the first base line, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Line towards center field. Nowakowski is there, and he has it for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Into the box, Jesse Pitts. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. Pitts, a native of Washington, the Evergreen State, is making a push for the All-Star squad this year with a great year. 3rd in voting among left fielders entering the day.
Yeah, and you don't want to leave it up to a manager's decision. You want to get in based on the fan vote, and he has a chance to do exactly that if he can make a late push as we head towards the Midsummer Classic.
Stepping in now, Connor Pitts. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
Ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away. Now here's the pitch. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Popped up. Subcheck will put this one away, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Rays. We played 3 full. We're tied at 1. Stepping into the box, Ryan Subcheck. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Now the 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. The 1-1 home. Ripped on the ground to first. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Hey guys, right there, you look for weaknesses. Can a guy come in? Can he command it? Obviously not the case in this situation. He went to the well outside half 3 times, and eventually the batter made a nice adjustment.
Here comes the first pitch. Runners off for second, but this is speared by the first baseman, and he'll take it to the bag for the out, and there's your unassisted double play.
Jared Saltalamacchia.
Striding in once again, Jared Saltalamacchia. He popped out in his first trip. Here's the first pitch to him. And that one right down Main Street. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Trying to count 2-2.
The 2-2 freezes him. A strikeout looking. Nothing doing there for the A's. On to the bottom of the 4th, tied 1-1. Ready for another chance. Wes Wunsch. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at bat with another big hit right here. And a layoff fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. The 1-0 is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
3-0 now. Jeremy Pitts waits on deck. Now the 3-0 offering. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jeremy Pitts. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And, oh, this one's by him to the backstop. Play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, now might be a good time to make a visit to the mound. Your pitcher walks the first batter and allows them to get into scoring position with the wild pitch. Got to settle him down and make sure everything's all right physically.
1-1 the count. The 1-1 home. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Lifted the other way out to left center. Tulowitzki shading to his right, makes the play, 1 away. Time now for the A's Road to the Show report as we get a look at a couple of guys making some noise in the upper levels of the minors. Digging in for his second at-bat, Boop Bobo. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Now a spin and a throwback to second, but the runner's back easily. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And he'll turn and throw back to second again, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Here it comes, 1-0. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
The count now at 2-1. High in the air down the right field line. Fidelia moving to his left, and he makes the catch for the second out. So striding in, Jeff Pitts, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch on its way. Hot shot down the line. This is foul for the first strike. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Outside, 2-1. Wunsch stands at second with 2 gone. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. One left for Tampa. Fifth inning. At the plate, William Pollard. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they've faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. The 1-2 is a fastball that misses. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And this is going to be extra bases here to kick off the fifth. And he will get there as the A's have themselves a leadoff double.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
Standing in now, Chad Fidelia, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. The average sits at .303 entering play, 6 home runs and 31 RBIs. The 1-0 home. Yanked hard but foul to the right. No one out with a runner at second. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Smoke toward third. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. Now the throw comes quickly into the third baseman, so they're at the corners now to begin the inning.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Row. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Ball 2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Heading out toward shallow right. Pitts has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And he might have thought about it at third, but with 1 away, decides not to risk it.
Up next for Oakland,
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now, and their runners at the corners now. Here's the first pitch to him. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Here's a look over to first. Runner back standing. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Oh, he just threw that fastball by him.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or are you still looking for the double play ball?
This is a great spot to be in as a pitcher. You have 2 strikes, you can bury one for a potential strikeout, and at worst, keep the ball down in the zone. You might be able to turn one pitch into an ending double play.
Got him to go down swinging there. Shin-Soo Choo becomes the second out here in inning number 5. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball that just misses inside.
What good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
And he's back easily. The 1-0. Fouled off. Now a move over to first, and he's back in standing. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he continues to labor here, coming up on 100 pitches in just the 5th inning.
Boy, D-Row, this is a spot right now. If you're an offense, you start licking your chop. Pitch count starting to get up. Into the 5th inning, they could be sitting on some big knocks right here.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. You're looking for something middle of the plate right here. He doesn't have a great feel for his breaking stuff. Maybe he hangs something.
The 2-2 one more time. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. We've got more on this Sunday night after this. Coming to the plate now, John Pitts. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie.
John Pitts.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball just a bit up.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
Very weakly on the ground, but it gets fouled. Again, he sends it out of play.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
And that's going to be high 2-2 now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. He stays alive, still 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. And it's fouled away.
You can visibly see the body language of this guy on the mound is completely changed during this at bat. 6 foul balls has to be completely frustrating him that he can't put him away.
The 2-2 one more time. Is swung on and missed. He got him.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
1-0 the count. Bases are empty, one man out. And that one just missed outside. Pitts is almost certainly headed to represent the American League in this year's All-Star game. He's currently leading all right fielders in fan votes.
Yeah,
high in the air and deep to straightaway left. And it's gone. A solo shot here to left. Number 17 for him on the season. And the Rays take a 2-1 lead. In now, Tony Whiteman.
Tony Whiteman.
Popped him up. Pollard is under it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
So Tampa's batting order turns over and set to go. Jesse Pitts will swing it from the left side right here.
Loves hitting left-handed off for right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching. With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
Behind 0-2 now. Oh, 2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. The 1-2. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball.
that was a nasty pitcher's pitch right there. Most guys strike out on that one. He was able to scramble at a little bit and give him another chance, and hopefully the pitcher misses over the heart of the plate.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Curveball locks him up, strike 3, and that's the 3rd out. 1 for the Rays on the solo home run. Through. Stepping in and ready, Sean Lyons. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Behind 0-2 now. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2.
Love the execution of that changeup, but hats off to the guy at the plate right now. That's a great take in this situation. Maybe bought himself a fastball.
And tough fastball to lay off on 1-2, but he did, and it's 2-2 now. The 2-2 one more time. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Pitts comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. And this one runs up high, ball 1.
The guy in the mound is having one heck of a night, but the downside of that, if you're going to strike out a lot of guys, your pitch count is going to be high. So this gives the offense some kind of hope as this game's getting down to the end.
Count even now at 1-1. The 1-1 is a slider taken for a ball. Now the 2-1. Count even at 2-2. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
Center fielder
Digging in once again, Julio Nowakowski. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Whitener over to his right, and that retires the side. So nothing happening this time around. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Rays. Digging in to try it again, Connor Pitts. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Connor Pitts.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this is taken outside for ball one. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Liner towards second, but this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out.
Up next for Tampa Bay, third baseman, Wes.
Ready for another chance, Wes Wunsch. Here it comes. Popped him up. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike two.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, it looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
The 1-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Chu coming on. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Now batting, center fielder.
Ready for another shot now. Jeremy Pitts, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. He'll get it into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
Into the box now. Boof Bobo hit the other way out toward right field. Bedelia sprinting after it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more Sunday Night Baseball following this. Welcome back to Baseball on the Show. We're in the 7th with the Rays out in front, and let's get you caught up with our game summary for the first 6 innings. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball one. Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Fastball high, and it's quickly 2-0.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
And oh, that should have been ball 4 there, but it's a called strike, and that runs things full at 3-2. The next 3-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. Now the 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Chad Bedelia waits on deck. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen. Ready once again, Chad Bedelia. He singled his last time up. Changes up on him if that's in the dirt for a ball. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Grounded back up the middle. To his left, Pitts. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. A's are gone in order. Our score remains 2-1. Kevin Knight gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Kevin Knight.
Riding in once again, Jeff Pitts.
The shortstop, Jeff Pitts.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball just misses for ball 1. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Missed with a slider. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Here's the 3-0. This one's flared toward left center. Tulowitzki into shallow left. He's got it one away.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Stepping in now, John Pitts. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Two and 1.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Sent on the ground out to second. Gordon is there, and that's the 2nd out.
The left field, number 3,
Sammy Pitts will stand in yet again as we put a turning point here, a soul into this point. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
if I'm the batter right now, it has to be in the back of my mind that he might repeat that exact same pitch.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. A swinging bunt to the mound. Oh, and no time to get him at first, not with his speed, and that'll go down as an infield single.
Yeah, nobody on right there, Dan. 2 outs. It's not every day you see a guy pick him up and put him down like him getting down to first base right there. Bought himself a base hit.
Well, I tell you what, there's a couple of things you can do. It doesn't take a lot of talent to hustle, and it doesn't take talent to be on time. And he hustled out of the box, turned what could have been a ground out in the inning into an infield single.
0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Here it comes, 0-2. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. The 1-2. Popped him up. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Rays strand just the 1. They lead it 2-1. Antoine Jefferson has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Antoine Jefferson.
Here's D. Gordon now.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0. Fouled away. One and 1. Here it is. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
A bouncer to the left side, and a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
The shortstop, number 2.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and danger now is standing in as the fine shortstop Troy Tulowitzki. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Line to the right side, and that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit. Standing in now, Sean Lyons grounded up the first baseline. Oh, and this is past him down the line. A fair ball. And they've come back to tie it up as it's now a 2-2 ball game.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
In there for strike 1, 0-1. With runners in scoring position this season, Subcheck is carrying around a batting average in the 320s. That's what you might call potent.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having a great year. I'm very interested to see how this guy finishes up.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Curveball that time, not even close.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to put me away. This is what the game's all about.
Runners are at first and third, one away. And he will look at a called third strike, and that go-ahead run has to stay right where it is at third with 2 away now. Next up for the A's, Julio Nowakowski. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Here comes the 0-1. Down and away, ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Popped him up. Whitenack is there for it. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around. Run has come across here as we're set up for an exciting finish.
And
now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Jesse Pitts. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
The 0-1 on its way. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Hard hit ball to second, right to Gordon. On to first, and how important is it to keep this guy off base in a tie ball game? 1 away. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Connor Pitts. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Wow, count now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle.
In the dirt. It's 3-0 now. Here it is, the 3-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Up next for the Rays, Wes Wunsch. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's set, and the pitch. Pitch inside. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And the go-ahead runs in to score as they break the tie. It's 3-2. Digging in and looking for more, Jeremy Pitts. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A bullet to first base. The tag will get him coming back to first. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Gregory Pitts comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Gregory Pitts.
Ronaldo Hightower will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Hightower makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching, perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard, but he does have his warts against right-handers at times. Just not as proficient at putting the ball in play when it's coming from that side. Striding in for Oakland, William Pollard. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball just a bit high. Now the 1-0. His fastball taken high for a ball. The 2-0. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will get foul. 2-1. Lays off the slurve there, and it's 3-1 now. Chad Bedelia is on deck. It's up to a 3-2 full count now. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Coming to the plate now, Chad Bedelia. First delivery to him on the way. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball one. The 1-0. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. 2-0 count. The pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Last strike now for Oakland.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Full count now. Now this crowd of over 38,000 on their feet. Swing and a miss, as they definitely had him reaching for that one, and this ball game is over.
Wow, another game and another night to celebrate another victory. I'm just excited we've been able to be here to witness this amazing streak. There's nothing prettier in the world than good baseball, and that's just what they're giving us.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The Tampa Bay Rays, with their 50th team win, tops in the division. Antoine Jefferson gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Gregory Pitts hammers down the save, his 13th of the year. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show.